realtor, which is Mr. Rob Martinek of Martinek Insurance.
All right, so a bit of warning, my inner Californian is going to come out. So for those of you that are scared about
It
that,
hasn't been coming out so far.
yeah. That's right. If you haven't enjoyed it so far, then there's no rest for the wicked. So today we're going to talk a little bit about trees. Again, it's my inner Californian. So this time of year, of course, we have the famous.
Permit for that tree?
I might be having an electrical problem with it though, Gary. I don't know what's happening right here.
Talking
So
about trees in California,
prepare yourself.
that's a big deal.
And this one's a fiber optic Christmas tree. As a Californian, of course, I love the great sequoia. So my family, we would go travel. We would go to the redwood forest and spend some time out there in the cabins. Trees out in Tennessee. My brother-in-law always complains about, gosh, what's he got in his yard? Something drops a lot of nasty stuff, and magnolias drop a lot of stuff. He calls them something else. I don't know what they are.
Force apples? That's what I always call
No, his has got like a hard, it's like a sharp bark, and it drops like.
Blackberry?
Yes.
They're terrible.
Yeah,
Nobody likes
he doesn't like those, but you know, the world's lung is a giant forest, right? The Amazon forest is the world's lung, so trees are very beneficial. And I'm sure maybe one or two of you are asking yourselves, what the heck does this have to do with insurance, right? We're going to get to that. So those of you that know me, I'm very focused on the customer experience, because if you've been very lucky, shopping for your insurance absolutely sucks. Okay? And if you're not lucky, it's worse than that. Okay? So what we set about doing at my agency to differentiate us from the pack, because you know, if you're sitting down after dinner or early in the morning and you turn on your TV, I can almost guarantee you're going to see an insurance commercial, right? You're either going to see the Jingle folks at Nationwide or Liberty, or you're going to see Flo, but you're going to see something from somebody somehow. So how does a small guy differentiate himself? Well, we're going to do that through the customer experience. And one of those experiences are, we are eliminating trees. Specifically, the most hated tree, not just in Tennessee, but in the country. Does anybody know what tree that is?
Bradford pear.
That is a very hated tree. There's a lot of stuff on the internet about Bradford pears, how they split, stink when they bloom. Anybody else got a guess? Most hated tree nationwide?
It's metaphorical.
It is metaphorical. It's the phone tree, right? How many people love calling a company and saying, if you're looking to speak to somebody in customer service, press 1. And you press 1, and it says, if you need help now, press 1. If you would like help tomorrow, press 2. If you don't ever need help and you're just calling because you're lonely, press 3. And then you press 1 because you want help now, and it says, we're sorry, all our customer service agents are not available. Please hold for an indefinite amount of time, and we may or may not answer your call before you have to do something else. So what we do in my agency is I've said, hey, look, as a customer service experience, you're at least going to talk to somebody. You call that phone, I want an over 90% talk to rate. So we not be able to handle what your request is immediately, but you're going to get a person, and you're going to get routed to where that thing gets solved. So no more of the, waiting for somebody. And the other thing that companies do that you'll see in insurance particularly is you call and it's, hi, my name is Paul. How can I help you? So we're not routing that call to Ireland. We're not routing it to India. We're not routing it to Florida. We're not routing it to Washington. You're in our office, because there's 3 things that we've set out to do in our customer experience. One is we want to be authentic. So you're going to get a personality on the other side of that phone, whether you want one or not. It may not necessarily be mine, which could be good or bad, but you'll get somebody's personality on that side. 2, we want to be relational. So one of the things that differentiate us, if you call us and you tell us about something and something you need insurance-wise, and then you hang up and you go, you know what, I forgot to mention this, and you call right back, odds are very high you're going to get the same person. So the person that just, with other insurance companies, might be the person that helped you in Minnesota, and then, you know what, the notes aren't in the system yet. Can you please repeat what you just told the other person 5 minutes ago? Because I'm in Florida and it just hasn't refreshed yet, or whatever that scene is. So, and 2, we want to get to know you over time. So that when you tell us something, we'll say, well, wait a minute. You know you just added that car yesterday. Oh, my husband was supposed to do it. I just didn't think he was going to. So we can catch stuff like that duplicate stuff, because we want to know you and your family and your situation over time. And the last aspect is timely. So in my agency, I tell everybody quotes go out in 24 hours, endorsements happen in 48, and then complicated service requests we want to try to solve in 72 hours if we can. And I'll put you on the spot a little bit, Rodney, but a lot of insurance companies get stuff back to you in 24 hours.
No.
Very few,
Yeah.
probably, and probably in very limited circumstances. But for us, that's the norm. So if it falls outside that bell curve, then it's unusual for us. But if you've noticed, if we're authentic and we're relational and we're timely, insurance to us is an art. Okay. Next year, we want to move this a little bit, and we want to be proactive, and then somehow I want to put a Y over there, so that way we're an insurance party. But making that happen is going to be a lot of challenge for us, kind of moving it into that thing. But we actually want the insurance experience to be one, not maybe necessarily that you enjoy, but one that happens in a proactive, timely, and relational kind of experience. So it's not something you load when you pick up the phone. But we're here, we're local, and we look forward to helping you with your shopping needs. When you see your renewals come up, certainly let us know. Worst thing that'll happen, this will make you happy where you're at. Best case scenario, we'll save you a bunch of money and put you with an agent that, like I said, can have that kind of relationship with you as you move on in your insurance life cycle. So thanks for your time.
Awesome.